Tourists arriving in Las Vegas expecting cheap eats are now staring at $60 burger bills and $40 breakfasts, just for basics. No one warned them how the Strip turned casual meals into a luxury expense almost overnight. But why are these once affordable comforts now breaking vacation budgets? The answer is buried beneath layers of hidden fees, celebrity chef markups, and landlord cuts. And it is not what most Vegas fans imagine. At Gordon Ramsay Burger inside Planet Hollywood, the cheapest burger and fries now start at $26.99. Signature burgers featuring Wagyu beef can climb to nearly $50 before you even add a drink. The menu, available only by QR code, updates prices at the tap of a screen, making it easy for the numbers to creep upward without anyone blinking. A Strip food and beverage manager explains that when you put a celebrity name on the door, guests expect to pay more, and it is not just a little more. The brand is the experience, and the experience has a price. He points to a menu screenshot that lists a basic burger for $27, fries as an extra charge, and a soft drink for another $6. The math is simple, and the shock is real. The chef's name alone resets the floor. There is no such thing as a $14 burger on the Strip anymore. For tourists, the moment they scan that QR code, they are not just paying for lunch, they are buying into the brand, and the bill starts climbing from there. Strip restaurants operate under deals that go far beyond simple monthly rent. For most venues, every burger, every cocktail, every plate of eggs sends a percentage straight to the casino landlord. Industry accountants call this a revenue share or percentage rent model, a structure where, after a certain sales threshold, the house takes a cut of gross sales, not just a flat fee. In high-traffic tourist locations like the Strip, that share often lands in the high single digits to low double digits, according to hospitality finance texts and expert interviews. The specifics of each contract are locked away, but the pattern is clear. A meaningful slice of every dollar spent at your table gets routed upstairs before the restaurant even pays for staff or ingredients. This invisible landlord cut is a built-in cost of doing business on Las Vegas Boulevard. It is one reason menu prices keep climbing. When the casino expects a share of every sale, operators have little choice but to push average checks higher, whether that means $27 burgers, $40 breakfasts, or drink markups that would seem outlandish off-strip. For diners, it is a hidden toll that shows up on the bill, even if the receipt never spells it out. On Las Vegas Boulevard, the cost of a restaurant lease is in another league compared to the rest of the city. A typical neighborhood eatery in Henderson or Summerlin might pay $25 to $40 per square foot per year in rent. On the Strip, that figure can multiply 2, 3, even 4 times over, sometimes higher, before adding common area fees, marketing charges, and utilities. These are not just numbers on a spreadsheet. For every restaurant squeezed into a casino or facing the fountains, that premium gets baked straight into the menu. Operators face occupancy costs that can consume a percentage in the low teens of every dollar they bring in, far above the national average for restaurants. The Strip real estate is not just expensive, it is engineered to capture value from every seat, every hour, every meal. Off the tourist corridor, a burger joint pays local rates and sets prices accordingly. On the Strip, the rent alone can force a $15 lunch into the $25 to $30 range before anything else is added. For visitors, that is the silent driver behind the sticker shock. You are not just paying for food, you are paying for the privilege of eating steps from a blackjack table or beneath $1 million chandelier. If you have made it this far, you are probably wondering how to avoid the worst of the sticker shock yourself. Take a second to like this video and subscribe for more honest breakdowns of what Vegas really costs in 2026. Every week, we dig into the real numbers, no sugarcoating, no casino spin. If you want to keep your money for the tables or the shows instead of watching it vanish at lunch, you will want to stick around. Later in this video, we will map out where locals actually eat and how families are saving $100 or more per meal just by stepping a few blocks away from the Strip. We will break down the math, show you the fees to watch for, and give you the tools to spot the traps before you order. Vegas is not getting any cheaper, but with the right info, you can still have a great trip without feeling ripped off every time the check arrives. Hit subscribe now so you do not miss the savings map and more no-filter Vegas coverage. Restaurant menu prices on the Strip have climbed more than 27% since early 2020, according to data from the National Restaurant Association. The cost of basic ingredients has surged along with it. For one local operator, a case of eggs that cost $18 before the pandemic now runs close to $44. A 20-pound tub of clarified butter that once went for $66 is now nearly $117, a 77% jump. These are not rare examples. They are the new normal for every kitchen trying to keep up. Staffing is another pressure point. Hospitality employers in Las Vegas report ongoing labor shortages and rising wages, especially for kitchen and service staff. Union contracts have delivered higher pay and better benefits, but operators pass much of that increase straight to the diner's bill. An economist specializing in hospitality costs explains that Strip restaurants also face unique procurement markups. Many venues buy through centralized casino supply chains, which can mean bulk discounts but also internal markups, as casinos seek to boost margins across all departments. When you add it all up, ingredient inflation, wage hikes, and supply chain markups make it clear these are not just luxury surcharges. Every layer of cost stacks up, and every dollar gets pushed downstream, right onto the final check. A family of 4 sits down at a Strip cafe, eyeing what looks like a basic breakfast. The menu lists eggs, toast, and coffee at $24 a person, which is $96 for the table. When the check arrives, the real math begins. Clark County sales tax at 8.375% adds $8.04, bringing the subtotal to $104.04. Then comes a mandatory 20% service charge, another $19.20, bumping the total to $123.24. The server drops the bill with the tip line still blank, and out of habit or confusion, someone adds a 15% tip, another $18.49. The final total is $141.73. The parents stare at the receipt, realizing their $24 breakfast multiplied nearly six-fold. The kids look at pancakes. The parents look at each other, and nobody says a word until they are outside. For many tourists, the shock is not just the price. It is the silent stack of fees, charges, and double tips that turn a simple meal into a luxury bill. Scanning a QR code to see the menu has become the norm on the Strip, but it comes with a hidden cost of its own. Digital menus allow restaurants to raise prices instantly. There is no need to print new menus or warn returning guests. That same burger could be $1 more by dinner, with no evidence of the change. Surcharges, service fees, and even automatic gratuity are often tucked away at the bottom of the payment screen if they are mentioned at all. Guests do not see the real total until the bill arrives, and by then it is too late to change their order. Industry surveys show that QR menus make it easier to upsell and harder for diners to spot extra charges. For many, the final price feels like a surprise, not a choice. The lack of upfront transparency leaves tourists guessing and usually overpaying every time they tap to order. Just a few blocks west of the Strip, the numbers start to look very different. In Chinatown or Spring Valley, a family-run diner can serve a burger and fries for $14, and that includes a drink. Breakfast plates rarely exceed $12. Local restaurateurs say their rent is a fraction of what casino venues pay, and they do not owe a percentage of every sale to a landlord. One owner says they see families from the Strip every day. They come in, order what they want, and leave amazed that their bill is half what they expected. For a family of 4, that switch can mean saving $100 or even $200 on a single meal. a real savings. Locals recommend spots just off Spring Mountain Road or in Henderson for reliable value and generous portions. With ride shares and a little planning, visitors can eat well without the Strip's premium. The savings are not just theoretical. They show up on every receipt, one neighborhood away. Today, the Strip's menu prices say as much about Vegas as its neon lights. As high-margin dining becomes the norm, the city risks trading its reputation for value for a future built on sticker shock. The question now, who will Vegas actually welcome next? Share your receipt shock below.